See, right now everybody's talking about the red flag bills, but what nobody is talking about is HR 7910. They are using the red flag bill as a smokescreen to slide this one in behind you. They're putting all the immediate attention and everything on the red flag bills simply because this one right here has a lot in it, and they're disguising it under the Protecting Our Kids Act. You'll see why in just a second as to understand what they're actually doing. This actually has already passed the House of Representatives, so this is going to Senate as of 6/9/2022. If you do not want this to pass, please call your senators and let them know you do not agree with this bill and you don't want it. Make it very clear, vocal, share it, do whatever you got to do. Being this bill is really long and I really want to get this video out in a hurry, I'm just going to hit the high notes, which is going to be your titles and your subsections underneath those. I'm going to try to go through it quick. I want to get it uploaded today. So what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description to HR 7910, which is being disguised as Protecting Our Kids Act. Raising the age. They want to raise the age for your semi-automatic centerfire rifles and your semi-automatic centerfire shotguns to 21 years of age. Then Section 102, which would be the operation of the Federal Bureau of Investigations to have public access line. Title 2, which would be Section 201, which is prohibiting of the straw purchases of firearms. This is their attack on gun trafficking. This is going to go through to where you can buy an immediate family member a gun as a gift. You go through to Title 2, Section 201. It clearly states out what they classify as a family member. So they're taking away, like if you want to buy a gun for a friend, this is their birthday or a hunting partner that you know you go on hunting trips with, you want to buy them any type of firearm or firearm related issues, you will not be able to do that. Like I said, I'll link this. Please go read it. You need to call the senators and tell them you do not support this bill, you do not want it. Title 3 is untraceable firearms. This is going after your 3D printed guns. You know, that was an issue a while back. It really hasn't been. And also your ghost guns, which is where you buy all the parts, you put them together. There's no serial number, never was. So now they're going to require those within an X amount of days after this is put in. All those have to be pretty much serial numbered and so on and so forth, like a normal gun if you buy it from a manufacturer. They're putting a lot of restrictions on the untraceable guns, meaning that they're putting, used to like you had to have it to where it was detectable through x-ray. Now they want to have magnetic trace, x-ray, and a few other ways to be able to trace it if it goes through like a metal detector or going through an airport or any clause that they could possibly come up with. At the same time, if you didn't know, the military is actually working on a plastic cased ammunition, since plastics come so far, and they're actually trying it and it's working. All right, Title 4, Section 401 is called Ethan's Law. Section 402 is Safe Guns, Safe Kids. Section 403 is Kimberly Vaughn Firearm Safe Storage. This is all going to dictate how you store your firearm in your home, your businesses, your cars. That's what the safe storage is. If you own a gun, wherever you put it, you have to have some way of securing it. Can't just put it in your vehicle like people do nowadays. You can't just put it next to your bed if you have kids. And there's a lot of restrictions to how you store your firearm. Title 5, Section 501 is your bump stops. They're closing the loophole that they're calling it a loophole. So there will be some restrictions, kind of how you can buy a silencer or a suppressor, however you want to call it. They're going to try to do something with the bump stops, the best that I can tell on it. And Title 6 is Keep Americans Safe, which this is their whole issue is. They're trying to push it that it's the lawful gun owners that are causing the problems. As we know, it's not. It's the criminals. Criminals don't follow the laws. They don't follow these laws, and they're not going to. No matter how many laws you put on the actual law-abiding citizens, the criminals are still not going to follow it. That's the whole point of calling them criminals. They are not following these laws, and it's making it harder for everybody else. If you follow the laws, call your senators and tell them you do not agree with this. I don't care what party you're in. This affects us all the same. You like your guns, you want to keep them, you don't want to be restricted to having them. You need to call them and let them know you disagree with this. You do not want it. Like I said earlier in this video, they are hiding this one in behind the red flag law. The red flag law is getting its huge press and the media is on it. Nobody's really talking about this one as much. So like I said, it's going to be linked. Read it. It's kind of long. It's the way they word it is worded on purpose. It's to confuse the average person. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about when you click it. We don't want it, or at least I don't. I don't think we should restrict the guns. Law-abiding citizens need their guns. They want their guns. They can have their guns. That's the way I see it. I have guns. I have my personal guns. I have guns for work. We need our guns. As you can see, the world's not the best of places. It's meant to protect yourself, and it's meant to overthrow the government if it oversteps. All this, you don't need that for hunting. It never said hunting in there. I was in such a hurry to get this video done, I completely forgot the part where they're going after what they're calling high capacity magazine, which is going to be your 10 round magazines like they went after before. And they're actually going to have a system where they can do a buyback program for those magazines. And any magazine that is manufactured after this bill is passed, it will have to be stamped at the bottom of the manufacturing date, so it will be known that whether you're supposed to have that magazine or not, or you can be charged for that magazine if it holds more than 10 rounds. I know this video doesn't look like my normal style of video because it wasn't as scripted as my normal videos. It wasn't laid out as good. I was just trying to hurry to get this together so you all will be aware. I'm sorry for that. We'll be back to the normal video soon. Just want to hurry up and get this one out for y'all. Keep that in mind. As always, have a great day. Thank you for watching.